And welcome once again to Behind the Music, hosted by No Sugar, No Cream Podcasts. I am your host, Seth, here once again with the wonderful Tim Wolf. Tim, you have another song for us today?
I do. The Curse of the Silent Muse.
Lovely, 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 lovely.
Should we listen to a little bit of it?
Let's listen to it.
I've been trying to start. They say nothing worthwhile comes easy. It's all grit and grind, and it's hard. Hopefully I can keep at it. Maybe you'll have pity on me if you're out there listening. Please stop and hear my plea.
Okay. So can you tell what this song is about?
I'm gonna throw a shot in the dart and say it's something to do with the curse.
Well,
But it's really silent. It's quiet.
it's about writer's block.
Oh, very interesting.
Yes. And to be honest, it's a very whimsical. I tended to be very whimsical because I mean, people talk about writer's block. And in fact, it's often a plot line in shows and movies. We were just watching one, Here Comes Ray, that one, and then Lisa Kudrow. And one of the plot lines, one of the characters was telling everybody that he had written his album or his novel that was going to be a best-selling novel. And then we see that he hasn't even done the first line of the first chapter. You know, so obviously his writer's block.
You're trying to Ray Romano from
Ray Romano, that one, yeah, with Kudrow, Lisa Kudrow, and it's got a bunch of big actors in it. It's got Owen, Luke Wilson in it, Owen's brother, a bunch of other big name actors in it. Anyway, so one of the plot lines. So it's a writer's block is a common thing, although I've never really say that I've suffered from that, and I don't really believe that there is a mystical muse that can curse you and keep you from writing stuff, but it's all whimsical take on them. You know, people say my muse, I need a muse, and sometimes their muse is another person. Sometimes their muse is a mystical, you know, the muse comes to me and helps me, you know, the story about the muse. And so I just took that and wrote this song. Any of the lines in the first verse jump out at you?
I was going to say I'm not amused, but that was too cool. But I am amused. And
I got a few, been trying to finish, got a bunch, been trying to start.
Yeah.
They say nothing worthwhile comes easy. It's all grit and grind, and it's hard. And so when you're trying to create something.
You're writing about hypothetically having writer's block. That's the best way to write about it, you know?
I mean, obviously I don't have writer's block if I'm writing about it.
I mean, or you could be writing about how you've had in the past.
True. So, and the production or the chord progression is a repeating chord progression that is a very common chord progression that has been used in many, many songs. I first learned of this chord progression. It's one technically called the cycle of fifths. Any musicians out there? So it starts on an A minor, goes to a D minor, from a D minor to, so it's a 2-5, then it goes to the 2-5. So it's 6-2-5-1, and then to the 4 and the 7 half diminished, and then to the 3 major in this case, and then back to the 6 minor. Anyway, that is a very common progression. And I first learned about it from Still Got the Blues for You. And there's a famous blues guitar player.
You just snipped that out too. Yeah, Gary Moore, I think, is what it is.
Gary Moore. So I first heard about this chord progression by the Gary Moore song, Still Got the Blues for You. Of course, Gary Moore was in a phenomenal Irish or English. That's a big difference, and I need to know that. I don't know which one he is. Yeah, I think he's probably Irish. Gary Moore, and phenomenal guitar player, blues guitar player, and he had this song called "Still Got the Blues for You," and it used this progression. And we used to play this in the cover band I was in. "Still Got the Blues for You," phenomenal song. And come to find out, it's a very common progression. In fact, "Fly Me to the Moon" is that chord progression, and also "I Will Survive," Gloria Gaynor, the song from the 70s. "I Will Survive," a female empowerment song, is also that same progression. And there's a whole slew more of them that use this progression. Okay, here are some I mentioned previously: "Fly Me to the Moon," also "I Will Survive" by Gloria Gaynor. "Autumn Leaves" is another one. "Hotel California" by the Eagles to some extent. This, when you get into the weeds on this, there's music theorists get very snobby about, is this a chord progression or do they change keys? And so it's, I don't want to get into that. Those are a list of some of them that you may know. "Circle of His" progression. "Fly Me to the Moon" is a quite common song. And "I Will Survive." "I Will Survive." You know that song.
Mm-hmm.
"Hotel California," I don't think is using it purely, but is using it to some extent. There's a number of others that you maybe just use it for part of the song or use part of this progression. So it's a very common progression. So I adapted it and made use for it here. And it's kind of a jazzy feel to it. And my producer added the horns. I really like how it came out.
Nice. Sounds good. You want to play some more of that then?
Sure, I'll play some more.
Your silence as my muse is maddening. Blank white pages staring back at me. Give me a wink, give me a nod. Show me that you're still on the job. Nothing comes no matter how hard I try. Did I somehow offend you or make you cry? Please come back, I need you badly. Don't curse me with the silence of the muse.
Very nice.
Thank you.
It's like the writer's block itself is like an entity.
Right, exactly. That's what I was going for. Yeah. I mean, I don't really believe that, but it just made it into a song. I don't really believe there is a muse that can curse you with writer's block, but it makes for a fantastical type of a song. It's fiction. I'm writing fiction, like when somebody would write a fiction novel, except mine's 3 minutes long. The singer is begging the muse, "Please don't curse me." And one of my favorite lines that I thought was meant to be humorous was, "Did I somehow offend you or make you cry?" And of course, in my image, the muse is a female. I'm thinking, female muses are usually female. "Did I somehow offend you, make you cry? Please come back. I need you badly. Don't curse me with the silence of the muse." Blank white pages staring back at me. That's obviously writing. And it could be more than writing songs. It could be writing a novel. I mean, I've seen many, many movies or TV shows where the writer is struggling and sits at the typewriter, typically, and staring at blank white pages because they just have writer's block. Give me a wink, give me a nod, show me that you're still on the job. Throw me something, throw me a bone, this mystical muse. So, and then here's a guitar solo played by yours truly.
Truly's in this again?
One of my more bluesy guitar solos. So that's my guitar solo.
Very nice.
Thank you.
We're still ripping up that guitar, Tim.
Oh, thank
so
you,
good
nephew.
as always.
Thank you, nephew. All right, so shall we go to verse 2?
Let's do it.
When you leave me, where do you spend all your time? You know you're always welcome. I'd love to have you by my side. do to make you stay? You know I'm no good without you. Wish you could be mine forever. Think of all that we could do.
So here is pleading, where do you go? How come you left me? Where do you go when you leave me? Where do you spend all your time? Are you cheating on me with some other writer? Giving them good ideas?
Better not be.
I thought you were mine. My muse. You're always welcome. I'd love to have you by my side. What can I do to make you stay? I'm no good without you. Wish you could be mine forever. Think of all that we could do. So basically the writer is imploring the muse, the mystical muse, please help me. Please stay with me. All the great work we could do together, whether it's writing songs or writing a novel, whatever the writer is doing. The writer or the singer is imploring the muse to come back. Wondering, where are you?
They probably don't even get a writer's credit, do they?
Muse doesn't get a writer's credit, no. Okay, so then we got this chorus again.
Your silence as my muse is maddening. Blank white pages staring back at me. Give me a wink, give me a nod. Show me that you're still on the job. Nothing comes no matter how hard I try. Did I somehow offend you? Or make you cry? Please come back. I need you badly. Don't curse me with the silence of the muse.
Same chorus, imploring the muse to come back. The mystical.
Did she come back? Baby, come back. It's a separate song. Not as good as this.
Well, it's not clear because that's the last of the singing. All that's left is a beautiful sax solo by my producer.
I noticed that.
There's a sax solo coming. Any comments on the chorus second time around, or should we go to the sax solo? Just enjoy Kenny playing his heart out on the sax.
It's a unique thing to write about. It's clever, very clever.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've never come across a song about writer's block from anyone else. Here's the sax solo. I love that note he ended on.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
He's very, very talented.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Curse of the Silent Muse.
Excellent. Once again, another wonderful song by Tim Wolf. We thank you for joining us here on Music in the Corner. Yes, we just changed the name of the show, and that's okay. Thank you for listening in and enjoying this special time together. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
Music in the Corner.